Hello you guys, it is Lily. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Obviously I talked a lot in my last video, and if you have not seen that video, make sure to go do so because it basically explains everything that's going on in my life. I really wanted to make like a proper I'm back video and just like explaining kind of what you can expect to see from me now in my new era of YouTube. I do kind of just want to like share my vision with you guys for this new version of me, I guess. If you have watched my channel since before this, you know I've gone through a lot of different changes in my channel. I've gone through a lot of different seasons of different content, and I think it was in 2022 that I really like wanted to make a mission statement and really like hone in on the reason why I was doing YouTube and stuff like that. You know, obviously I have always really wanted my channel to be dedicated to the Lord. I wanted every video to be glorifying to Him. Really want people, when they watch my videos, to feel encouraged, to feel hopeful, to feel joy. And even like I've even found myself watching like shorts or reels or whatever, or just YouTube in general, leaving feeling like, man, I don't have as much stuff as them, or I don't, you know, have a life like they have. And I don't want people to feel that way when watching my channel. I really want it to be just an encouraging place. So honestly, like my mission since 2022 has not really changed. My mission statement, I think I even have it in this like notebook here. Let's see. Yeah. It's creating a space to talk about hard topics, cultivate awareness of the gospel, and spread the light of Jesus. So that was like my mission statement in 2022. Like I'm not really going into this with like a mission statement. I just hope that people would see, you know, my heart in my videos, and I don't need to like explain it to people or explain it in my videos. Before all of this craziness happened with my job situations, I actually sat down, I forget what month it was, but I sat down and took a couple of days to really like pray and brainstorm about my channel, my social medias, because I knew that I wanted to get back on YouTube. I always knew, even from the moment that I left YouTube last year, I knew I was going to come back. I kind of wanted to have something ready so that when I felt like the Lord was calling me back to YouTube, that I, you know, would be prepared. And so I made this about like, I don't even know, it could have been like 2 months ago, I'm not really sure. But I even like, I made a new banner, I made a new revamp of my channel and like laid it all out on Google Docs. So yeah, this has been something that I've been preparing and praying about for a month, but like months. It hasn't just been like a couple of days. So I just want to let you know that, because this has definitely been something that, you know, I put a lot of thought and prayer into. I'm reading off my computer, so that's why I'm like looking down here. But my mission, so this isn't like a mission statement, but this is like my mission in the back of my, you know, this is the reason why I'm creating videos, and also kind of like my launching point for all of my videos. So every video that I make, I want to lead it back to this mission and be like, does it correlate with my mission? If you can go back into all my videos, I did take down or like make private, I don't even know how many videos, honestly. I feel like a lot. I just really want like a grounding mission for my channel, that every video that I post will align with this. If you go back and look at previous videos, I posted makeup videos, I posted hauls, I posted a lot of things that really did not matter, and those are just things that were very popular back then. And honestly, like watching hauls and watching things like that always makes me feel like I have to live up to something. Like, oh man, I need that. I need to go and spend $200 on clothes or the new makeup item or whatever. And so I don't ever want people to feel that way. Even if you put a disclaimer that you're not trying to show off, it always feels like that. And vlogs, I love vlogging, honestly, and I honestly am so happy that I started YouTube so long ago, because I stalk myself sometimes, and I was on YouTube when my husband and I first started dating, and so our whole relationship is on YouTube, and I honestly like love it because we get to look back and like we sometimes just sit on the couch and watch like my old videos and just reminisce. And we just had our 3-year wedding anniversary, and that's what we did, was we just like sat on the couch and watched like old videos, like our wedding video, our honeymoon video, like a couple weeks after we got married videos. Like, it's just really fun to watch all those videos. So vlogging I love because it makes, you know, such great videos to look back on. But I also want there to be a point in vlogs, or I want there to be some sort of motivational encouragement in that video, not just watch me do my life. And obviously, like, I want to display Jesus through me living my life. So if that means like posting some vlogs here and there to display what that looks like in my life, then I'll do that. But at the same time, like, you only see such a small part of my life through social media, through Instagram, through YouTube. So really you don't get a great picture of what my life really looks like, you know, but it gives you a little bit of an idea, I guess, but like, I am not perfect by any means. Okay, let me talk about my mission, because I feel like I just rambled. But so basically my mission, and my mission for all of my videos is, one is that anyone who comes across any of my content would see the genuine love of Jesus through me. That they would not see self-glorification or prideful intent, but would see a heart of compassion and empathy for hurting, confused, and broken people. You know, that's kind of what I already said earlier. Well, one, I obviously want people to see Jesus through me, but I also, like, I have always wanted this, but I've never had a platform big enough to like really make an impact. But like, I really love communicating with people, and you know, I get some comments here and there, like I chat with people through DM or whatever, but I don't really ever get a chance to like get a conversation going with a lot of people. And so I would love, like, just if the Lord allows me to have a bigger audience, or just bring some more people into my life, into my social medias, I would love to just start really awesome conversations, but then also creating like an actual community. And I know that's kind of what YouTube has always been about. Even before I became a Christian, like, you know, the beauty community, you know, vlogging community, it was always about community. Like, it was always about people who would watch that channel would be invested in that person's life, but also have conversation going on. So that's always been something I've really longed for. So that's just something that I really need to be in prayer about, which I haven't even really thought about it that deeply until just now. So that's something that I'll put on my like prayer list, is to really pray for like a good community on social media, because, you know, you can be famous or you can have a following on social media, but it could be bad. Like, it could be all people who are talking down on you or talking bad about you or whatever. But like, I want my community to be super uplifting and encouraging. And obviously there's gonna be haters. There's always haters, but you know, for the most part, I want to have good conversations with people and for people to know that I am here. So another part of my mission is to help people self-reflect and ask themselves the hard questions that ultimately transform their lives and lead themselves, their family, and friends closer to Jesus. I have been a big fan, big follower of Milena Ciciotti. You probably know that if you have watched my videos for any amount of time. I've actually had the privilege of meeting her a few times and hanging out with her, and she's she's such a genuine person, but when I met her, she hadn't gone through her whole, I would say, like, brand rebranding, life change. And so now she is just so encouraging to me on social media. She is like my #1 person that I watch. And I've made videos before about how I really only watch a few people on YouTube and only follow a few people on social media, and that is still true. I do not really watch a lot of people on YouTube. I only really watch people who are going to encourage me through the scripture and through the word, have me leaving with things to think about, things to pray about. And she has done exactly that. And so I don't want to copycat her, but she is such a role model for me in my journey of like social media and how I want to come across through social media as well. And so I have a lot of transforming to do. Everyone always has transforming to do. The Lord always has things to work on you. But I really want, while I'm going through things, to bring you guys along with me, and I want you guys to leave my videos feeling encouraged and, you know, having some things to think about and some next steps to think about, and to really honestly just like help elevate your family, your faith, your marriage, like all those things, like to just help you grow in those things. And obviously I am not an expert in any of that. I'm still learning a lot, and yeah, but we can just walk alongside each other through it. And just hoping that I can encourage people, whatever I'm going through, whatever I'm walking through, whatever the Lord's teaching me, that I can bring you guys in on that, because we all know that whenever the Lord speaks, it's always powerful, it's always good. So, and then the last little like point of my mission is to be as real and as raw as I can be, to just show people how I live a very normal and practical life in a way that is glorifying to God and not to self, that is trying to make an impact on the kingdom while also taking care of a family, a home, friendships, and ministries. And so I really wanted to put this in here because I really do want to like make sure that people aren't just feeling like I'm just going to make sit down videos and like preach about how you can change your life or how you should change your life. But, you know, as I said, like I want to make vlogs, I want to make fun videos and things like that. So I think vlogs and just real life videos are such a great way to just, as I said like before, display my life and how I live my life in a practical way. And as I said, I am not perfect by any means. I'm literally the most imperfect person, but thank God for the Lord's grace and His mercy. There is some really, really, really exciting content that I am so excited to share with you guys. And honestly, it's not really faith-based content. Some of it is, and like to an extent it is, but it's not things that are, you know, like me sitting down like this and just like talking about a topic or talking about something that is, you know, like a sermon or something like that. It is real life, you walking with me in my life. But like through those videos, I want to encourage people, yeah, like leave my videos feeling excited and encouraged and all those things that I've said before. So I feel like I'm just like repeating myself. I've been really into Trader Joe's recently. They have this like organic pink lemonade. That's what I'm drinking. It's so good, and I put coconut water and salt in it, and it's like an adrenal cocktail. It's so yummy. Anywho, ever since uploading my last video, which the day that I'm filming this is the day before I uploaded that video, so I'm filming the day after. But of course, Satan has made me feel defeated. Of course, like I should have been prepared for that. I should have been praying about that. And honestly, I need to start praying, like be more diligent about praying about that, because, you know, you always anticipate maybe something like supernatural. Like for me, I was like, maybe like I'll just get a bunch of views. Maybe I'll get a bunch of comments. Like maybe I'll just get a bunch of people, you know, feeling so encouraged. And it's been one day and I don't even think I've broken 100 views. And obviously that's discouraging. Like, you know, it's like, oh great, I'm back to square one. And honestly, it's like, I know when people leave social media, it can be really hard to get back that momentum because people have unsubscribed or have not been interested anymore. So of course, like, I should have known, and I should have been more prayerful about like knowing that Satan's going to attack, because if it is God's will for me to do this, and I believe it is, then I should know that Satan's going to attack, and that just because I upload one video and it doesn't, you know, do as successfully, do as good as I thought it would, does not mean that God's not working. And there's, as I said, so many videos that I'm so excited to create and to make in the future. And so I'm just, you know, continuing to think about all the content that like I really am excited to make, and just praying about all of that, because it's so easy to just feel defeated when you don't see the success that you wanted to see. But Scripture has everything we need, and you know, God says in so many different ways, in so many different parts of the Bible, like, my plans are not your plans, your ways are not my ways. And so obviously, like, how could I have thought that if something was going to go a certain way? I'm not God. So, you know, who knows what could happen in a month, or what could happen in 6 months, or what could happen in a year, but I'm definitely just trying not to feel discouraged and really praying through that and knowing like, nope, this is what God told me to do. So I'm going to continue to do it, no matter what it looks like. No matter if I get 5 views, get 100 views, get 100,000 views, I'm going to continue to do it. It's hard to always start out again. It's always hard to get back up. It's always hard, you know, to start something new. And so it can look super defeating at first, because like, obviously when you start something new, you start from ground zero. Like, you start over. And so, you know, you can't start a new Instagram account and automatically have 100,000 followers. Like, you start from zero. And so even though I'm not starting from zero with my YouTube channel, I kind of am with just revamping it. It's a new year, it's a new me. I'm in a different place, you know, there's different people watching me now, or, you know, people may have left. I am starting over. So I have to just remind myself that as well, that you have to start somewhere. So anyway, I'm talking to myself. I'm not even like talking to you guys. I'm literally thinking out loud. But I just want you to know that no matter what, I'm going to continue until the Lord tells me otherwise. I'm going to continue and persevere until I know exactly, you know, if the Lord's telling me not to do it or to do it, you know, I'm going to continue to follow His voice. So that's pretty much it. I want to leave you guys with just a scripture, because my friend Grace, my BFF, she sent me this verse. This is such a common scripture, but it just really spoke to me yesterday. It's Proverbs 16:3, and it's, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. But I really like sat in this scripture yesterday, because it says commit to the Lord whatever you do. Because obviously everyone likes the last part, and your plans will succeed. But if you're not committing to the Lord, then your plans won't succeed. And committing to the Lord means going to Him, going before Him, and praying about the plans that you have, praying about, you know, the direction you're supposed to go. And sometimes when you pray those things, the Lord then says, well, actually, that's not where I want you to go. That's not what I want you to do. I actually want you to do this. And that kind of happened to me. Like, I really, like, my plans were to go find another nannying job and to, you know, get some steady income and all this and that. And like, but I wasn't committing it to the Lord. Like, I wasn't giving it to Him. I wasn't even asking Him. I was just doing it myself. And so it was not working. And so now, like, I've been so prayerful about this next step and this next journey. I've been so prayerful about everything that I do now. Even though, as I said before, like, I don't see the success, I don't see everything that I want to see yet, but like, I know that I'm committing it all to the Lord. So I know that because I'm doing that, my plans will succeed. I just want to encourage you with that. Like, if you are in a similar season as me where you're like job searching or you're going a different route in your life or going into a new season, like commit everything to the Lord, because your plans won't succeed if you don't commit it to the Lord. So my battery's about to die, perfect timing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. And yeah, have a great, blessed day. Bye guys.